Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Becca and I make videos here on YouTube and post over on Instagram a lot about behind the scenes of what it's like to work full-time in a corporate job throughout the week, kind of that Monday through Friday scenario, but also pursue social media as far as posting lifestyle videos and fashion content and all that good stuff. I'm also very into planning and organizing, which is what today's video is about. And today is actually a new kind of video. I've never really done this before. So I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments, and I would love for you to give it a like if you do enjoy this video. So with all of that aside, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so I'm gonna be referencing this Power Sheets planner. I have a full video on it on how I use this on a monthly basis. I will pop this on the screen right now, and I'll also link it in the description box, but it basically walks you through how to use this on a monthly basis. But in a nutshell, this Power Sheets goal planner is the most incredible thing ever. I found this last year. I ordered my first one for 2020 and I'm so glad I did, you guys. This thing is what helps me to keep track of my priorities, what's important to me. It's also shaping my goals on a monthly basis, weekly and daily. So it's very, very cool. And I wanted to kind of show you how specifically on the weekend I'm able to really look at that full period from Friday night all the way to Sunday night of, okay, I'm working throughout the week, right? Most of us who have our 9-to-5 jobs in corporate America, we have a lot of our time taken up already. But the beautiful thing is, for those of us who are free on the weekends, we get to control that time. So what I like to do is really be intentional with what I'm doing on the weekend and not just sit around scrolling on my phone and all of a sudden I realize, oh my gosh, I have the Sunday scaries and it's already Monday again. So we're just gonna look at a weekend in my life, and I'm gonna show you specifically things that I have written down in my monthly planner, in my monthly Power Sheets. And you're gonna literally see B-roll because I have a lot of really cool footage of exactly how I'm just living the life that I wanna live, as far as just doing the things I wanna do, doing some of the things that I have to do. All right, so I'm referencing my monthly, this is called my tending list page. So for every month you have one of these pages that shows you your monthly, weekly, and daily action items. And this is where I will literally go in and write down everything that I want to do on a monthly, weekly, and daily basis, and then I get to keep track of everything in these little boxes. So one of the main things that we wanted to do this month was go on a double date. It's actually the very first item on this list, and I'm happy to say that we did that, and we had a blast with our friends over at Dave & Buster's. We had a great time, so I just want to share some of that experience with you.
Yeah, Megan!
other big goals just in general for this year is being a lot more consistent about posting on social media, because I do really enjoy it, but I find that there are a lot of times where I do need to be very intentional about creating content beforehand so I actually have things to post about and I'm not scrambling at the last minute, because raise your hand if that's ever happened to you. Definitely has happened to me. One of the action items that I have on a weekly basis is post on Instagram 3 times a week. So the way that I'm able to do that and keep a pretty looking feed over on Instagram is I schedule time to take pictures with one of my good friends, Melissa. She is also a content creator and influencer, and we are both kind of doing the same thing. So we'll get together pretty much every other week and we will just take each other's pictures, and it works out perfectly because we've really got it down to a science. We pack 3 to 4 outfits and we will just bring those along with us, go drive around a local spot and just take each other's pictures, and it works out perfect because we've been doing this for probably about 6 months now, and we kind of know like what each other is looking for and what kind of shots we each like to get. So now I'm just going to show you a little bit of that behind the scenes of what it looks like when we are shooting content for our social media platforms. Okay, we're trying to get this kind of a look right now.
Struggle is real.
You can see. Okay?
Alright,
So first of all, you can't even see this. So maybe... behind the scenes of how we're getting a picture on Instagram.
This is real life.
Yep.
Okay.
So what is she doing with her?
Her hand, her arm though, this one is like honestly just leaning here and then like up it. Yeah. Yes, just like that. After we're done shooting, we will usually go to breakfast or Starbucks, as you guys saw, and we'll just sit down and edit our photos and kind of get some work done before we kind of move on with the rest of our day. Okay, so far I've covered 2 different things. I've covered a fun activity, which I think when you're looking at your weekend and when you're kind of planning out everything that you want to do, you want to kind of fill a couple different buckets, I guess you could say. I would say, you know, make sure you're doing something fun. So that was definitely our Dave & Buster's double date. And then the second thing is to do something that is kind of your hobby or something personal to you that you really enjoy and really fills you up and refuels you. So for me, that is definitely making content, taking pictures and editing and all of that. So that is the second thing that I showed you guys. And then the third is you have stuff that you just have to do on the weekends, or if you don't do them on the weekends, maybe you get them done after work throughout the week. But usually I find that the weekend is when that stuff gets done. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about grocery shopping, laundry, I'm talking about running errands, and I also have footage of me actually washing my makeup brushes for the first time in, I don't even know. So this footage is honestly just showing real life. And at the end of the day, there are just things that we have to get done over the weekend. So I definitely wanted to include that because it's real life, and that's what all of this is about. It's about pursuing the things that you want to do while having a life and doing everything else alongside of it. So that stuff is not written down in my planner because it's not really like a goal, but it's kind of the stuff that you just have to do. So let's just cut right to that.
So there you guys have it. That is a weekend in my life, and it's really just kind of broken down into the things that I had to get done, along with the fun stuff, the stuff that we all look forward to, we all really should be making time for, and just not letting the weekend go by binging on 10 bajillion episodes of your favorite show when that's totally fine. Like, don't not watch Netflix if that's something that helps you just decompress or whatever. If that's something you want to do in the weekend, have at it. But I'm just trying to get at, you know, you want to make sure that you're prioritizing your daily life, especially on the weekend if you do work throughout the week, which I assume most of you watching this video do. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, a thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. I don't care, just hit that button and I will be good with that. And then be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell so you're notified every time a new video goes up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! And usually afterwards we'll just grab breakfast or Starbucks and have a little treat and kind of hang out and edit our videos, as you saw in the footage. As you guys saw in So there you guys, oh my gosh. And that's really what I want to show you guys, is just how I'm living my life in, I don't know what I'm saying. So in this video, I'm just gonna, is that you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh.